Good morning, everyone. I'm Derek, and you're watching A Fragrance State of Mind. Today, we're going to go over my morning hygiene and fragrance layering routine, just to kind of give an example of what I do in my morning routine, and hopefully it can help you in yours. So if this sounds interesting to you, definitely stay tuned.
Fragrance on me, God, I'm asking what it mean. Confidence loud, but the scents stay refined. Always in the zone, got a fragrance state of mind.
Okay, so before we get started, I just want to give a big thank you to Good Hue Boat Company for sponsoring this video. They are an amazing marina with many locations all over the United States. They have been supporting the channel for quite a while now, and I cannot recommend a better group of people. They are so knowledgeable when it comes to boats and boating, whether it's purchasing a boat or renting a boat for your family vacation. They can help you with all your boating needs, and they're such a friendly group of people. So definitely check out goodhueboat.com/AFSOM for more information. Okay, so as you can see from my sort of messy hair, I did just take a shower. And I wanted to kind of walk through some of my routines in the morning and products I use as someone who's over 40 years old, doesn't have a ton of money to spend on high-end creams and lotions and things like that. And definitely I would suggest playing around with products to kind of see what works for you. But this is what I use, and I will explain why. So obviously every morning when I wake up, the first thing I do is I brush my teeth and I take a shower. And the soap I use is a very basic Dove bar soap. And the shampoo I use is made by Ren Pure, and this is coconut cream with vitamin E. This just seems to be something that's pretty neutral and does lather very well and does not trigger my eczema, which helps a lot. And look at the size of this bottle, and I think I paid around $6 or $7 for it. It's just a really great deal. Okay, so as soon as I get out the shower, the first thing I do is I put on my deodorant. Now, the deodorant I use is by Speed Stick, and this is the Irish Spring scented version. Now, I have used other products like Axe and Old Spice in the past. Unfortunately, with my sensitive skin, it does trigger lesions, so what I use is Speed Stick, and it seems to work really well for me. Also, this stuff lasts all day, and it really works well, and it's also really affordable. So the next thing I do is I shave my face, and the shaving cream that I use is called Barbasol. It's a very typical kind of what you know of to be shaving cream. But when I'm done shaving my face, I do apply aftershave. And of course, I use the classic Old Spice. Now, this is a scent that's sort of synonymous with my grandfather and my father. It reminds me of just a hardworking masculine man, and I love the way this smells. I know there's a lot of other scents out there that people use, more modern. To me, this is nostalgia, and it just works for me. So with the deodorant and the aftershave, those are some of the steps I take in the process of fragrance layering. Now, when it comes to certain fragrances, I may want to use a neutral lotion like CeraVe or something like that. But when wearing other fragrances that may not perform as well, or I may want to perform better because like right now we're in the middle of winter and it's cold and some fragrances are not going to perform as well in that cold weather, I'll use something like an Evolution of Smooth Lotion. And this one is called Fresh and Cozy, which sort of has a nice, slightly fruity, slightly sweet scent profile that blends well with many of my fragrances. Now, when using Evolution of Smooth, I do apply to my arms and my elbows, as well as my hands. And then I do my neck all around, as well as a bit of my chest. Just kind of, obviously you want to stay moisturized. The areas that I focus on, as these are the areas that I typically will wear fragrance. Now, I have a little bit of residual lotion, and I will apply that to my face. I don't go heavy on the lotion on my face, especially with these scented lotions, just because I don't want to break out or anything like that. But having a little bit of moisturizer on your skin does help. Okay, so I am a bearded boy, and so I do require some beard oil. The one that I use is made by Gibbs, and this one is called Alpha Male. Now, this one sort of does have a coconut oil, almost sandalwood kind of vibe. And all I do is apply a couple little squirts to my fingers, and I rub it into my beard. It's really wonderful fragrance. And what this does is it sort of makes your beard more luscious, as well as a little bit more pliable, so it doesn't sort of get all scraggly and out there. And it makes your beard shine a little bit, and it sort of conditions the hair in your beard. Okay, so the next thing I do is I do my hair, and what I use is this Axe paste. This is a flexible paste, medium hold, and this one is called Messy Look. I love this stuff because traditional gels tend to leave your hair a little bit greasy, where this really gives your hair texture and pliability without the greasiness. So this is a new can. What I'm gonna do is just take a very little bit, maybe that much, and sort of work it into my fingers. Now, like I said, I did just shower, so my hair is a little bit moist, but not too much. You don't want it overly wet. Okay, and for the final touch, we're gonna be applying my fragrance, Bond number 9, Shea Bond. Like I said, I did lotion my neck, so I'm gonna give myself some sprays around the front and back of my neck. I'm gonna do a couple across the clothes, some to the front and back of my arms. And I like to throw one on the back. Okay. Woo! Yeah. So I am feeling fresh, feeling fragrant. All right, so thank you guys so much for joining me on my morning routine and fragrance layering journey. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you got something out of it. Once again, a big thank you to Good Hue Boat Company for sponsoring this video. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give a thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all, and as always, have a fragrant state of mind.
Yeah. Smell good. Yeah. Yeah.